What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. Today we will be talking about, unfortunately, another young rapper passing away. So today we will be talking about Jaydayoungan. Jaydayoungan popped up on the scene. I feel like it was shortly after NBA YoungBoy, or maybe a few years after, but they come from Louisiana. This shooting happened Thursday, July 27th of 2022. And the report says that two individuals were shot. One was transported separately. They weren't identifying who it was at first, but then word came out that it was Jaydayoungan. And the early reports did say that when paramedics arrived, he wasn't breathing. So automatically people took that as he's dead. And that's something that I really don't like about society today, is the fact that we jump to conclusions so fast. Wait, have hope. You know what I'm saying? It's already in the type of environment that Jaydayoungan comes from. It's already enough people that are celebrating him getting shot. Not even dying yet, they celebrating. Okay, so it's enough evil in this world. We need to have as much hope as we can, you know. So automatically, people started flooding with the rest in peace, and his brother and sister had to come out and say he is not dead. He's still fighting. And I feel like it was a few hours after his brother and sister posted that Jaydayoungan actually passed away. He was 24 years old. That's not too far from where I am. And I can't even imagine. The house that he was at was his father's home. I did see I think it's 1090 Jake. I seen his video, you know, pulling Jaydayoungan's father's file, you feel what I'm saying? And he has a few rapes under his belt, and he's on house arrest. Not Jaydayoungan, his father. But I believe Jaydayoungan is on house arrest as well. A lot of people were wondering not only why Jaydayoungan's car was parked outside the home. It's a vivid blue car. I think it's a Corvette. I don't fucking know. Not only that, they were wondering why he was even at this home and staying at this home. Well, the thing about it is, I think he caught his case in Louisiana, he has to stay in Louisiana. And he has to stay with somebody. I don't know the actual conditions of that, because the father a felon too. So I don't know how that works. But you know, maybe he shouldn't have been there. Maybe that shouldn't have been the home that he had to be at due to being on a box. But people jump to those things without even saying he was at his father's house. He was at his father's home. I mean, I agree. He should have been somewhere more secluded, you know, and not on a main, like, it's a house that's on a main road, you know what I'm saying? So it's easy for somebody to drive up, shoot, and then get away. The report also said that the car took off in an unknown direction. It's either this way or that way. Which way did he go, you know? That's some bullshit, but it's tragic. You know, he just celebrated his 24th birthday, and he has a young son. You know, his son isn't even 5 years old, and it's sad to me when it's basically an infant, so they won't remember. You know what I'm saying? Like, they won't remember all of the memories in these short few years that you've created because the baby is too young. That's the saddest part to me. You know, you can show a child pictures and this and that, but it's not the same, you know? It's not the same from that child actually remembering their father's presence. If you are around my age and you around Jaydayoungan's age, you would know the drama behind him and his baby mother Jordan. Now, this young girl, this is the thing. A lot of people, they continue to drag her and tear her down for a lot of messed up things that she said. But a lot of people don't realize that depression is not only real, it can last a long time without the proper therapy and without the right people in her corner. That's why I like when I see her going back and forth with his girlfriend. When I see her just tweeting about him, and I mean, the baby mother has been doing this for years. When I see that, all I want to do is pray for her that she see that it's more to life than a guy. It's more to life, and I don't want to sound insensitive, but maybe, losing him in this way, it will teach her that. It will teach her that it's more to life than a guy. Honestly, it's so important for a young boy to see his father treat his mother with respect, with kindness. And I can honestly say that Jaydayoungan didn't do that. Didn't treat Jordan good, but she didn't treat herself good either. Every time you go back to a guy after you say that he pissed on you or put the piss in a bottle and threw it on you like he's in jail and you're a CO, and you go back to that, it's more shame on you than it is on him. We can talk about girlfriends or side chicks or baby mothers, but the main and most important person that has lost something huge in their lives is that little boy. From what I've seen, I could say X, Y, and Z about Jaydayoungan or about, what has been in the blogs. But what we can't say is that he wasn't with his child. We can't say that he didn't spend quality time with his son. And what we can say is that at a young age, he did accomplish a lot. And that has to be mentioned. It's almost like the Tupac syndrome. Like, you living so fast, but you working so hard, and you have such a big portfolio that you leave a lot of content not only with your fans, but for your son. A lot of content. It's a lot of babies out here that's losing parents, both parents, and especially their fathers, either to the system or permanently, forever. As far as his beefs was concerned, and if this could be, because of that, it's very possible. It's a big trend for a young black man to have ops, right? And all of us talk about having ops, but young black men are the real ones that have the mindset of this is a war zone. Those are the opposition. It's either me or them. And it's not healthy. It's not healthy because the minute that you put your guard down, they're going to get you. With no hesitation, with no thought of your kids and your mother and your father. They shot his father, so they don't give a fuck about anybody. They don't care about anybody. His son could have been there. Kids in general could have been there. His family could have been there. And all because you want this particular person at any cost, they gonna do it. It's not healthy to mention names in songs. It's not conducive. It's not conducive to name people's dead homies in songs. It's not conducive to rep a gang or even rep a street, because the next street over hates the shit out of this street. your street. It's exhausting. You can't even properly inhale a nice, fresh breath of air. Because the minute you step outside, somebody's going to shoot at you. Y'all got to get out of that. You got to separate yourself from the bullshit. You got to separate yourself from any ties to anything. Isn't that bringing enough attention with the police? Isn't it? It's enough. You gotta want to live a life of, like, remaining low key. Have a low key car. Something that you didn't post on social media. Just a little Nissan or some shit. Had a motherfucking the windows tinted and everything like that. Not too much police attention, but come on, like, just live low key. If I was a rapper with success, I would not want no blue car, no light blue car. And guess what? If I can't zoom, if I literally can't zoom to the Corvette and then zoom away and save myself, then it's no point in that. I need superpowers. I feel so bad for his child and for his mother. And I wish that, you know, even with, like, a parent, right? Be real with your children. If you are enjoying the fruits of their success, tell them, as the parent, stop talking about that shit you talking about. You are way more talented than that. Way more talented than talking about murder. Until murder becomes you. And if you don't want that to be a possibility, it's not nothing to speak on. That's just like speaking on the dead, because it's almost like you pulling yourself to them. You can't do it. No matter how trendy it is. No matter how many people like that video and then they don't like the video, you not talking about it. You gotta mold your audience into liking what you like. That's the power of being an artist to me. You don't see Michael Jackson around here doing exactly what we liked. He didn't do that. He did what he liked. You don't see Chris Brown doing what we like. He do what the fuck he like. You feel what I'm saying? Be that. The way that they using people lyrics and all this. Jaydayoungan, it's so sad that it seems like you are safer in jail. Why does it seem like that? It seems like you safer in jail, and then the minute that you out of jail, you gone. Gone. It is truly a shame. And I pray that it don't be nobody else. Lil TJ, is that his name, Lil TJ, or just TJ? Lil TJ, I don't know. TJ, he just got shot in, what was that, New York or New Jersey? He was getting some Chipotle. Your pride has to totally be out of the way. So this should be a reminder to always cherish the little things in the small moments, because we as people, we as black people, we don't know how much time we have left. And I sympathize with young black men today, because you don't have to be the most successful to get killed. You don't have to be the richest to get killed. You don't have to be the most popular or the most poppin' to get killed. You can look like somebody. It could be mistaken identity. It could be jealousy. It could be your own people in your own camp. It could be your own family. Please, everybody, be safe. Hug your babies a little bit tighter. Tuck them in. Make sure they warm. Because we just never know. We never know. It's your girl, B. Octavia, and I will see y'all in my next video. Rest in peace. Peace to Jaydayoungan. Prayers go out to his family. Prayers go out to his baby moms. Prayers go out to his fans. Everybody that's hurt by this.